Today I want to talk about something equally as serious as my last topic, Pokemon. So, let's create a backdrop to this whole video. Pokemon is the most profitable franchise in human history, the most profitable piece of entertainment. When you combine the games, the movies, the TV shows, the merchandise, all that stuff, billions a year. Nothing comes close, or nothing beats it. And that's just good to know for the rest of this video. The new game that came out, trash. Now, I'm not saying you can't enjoy it. When I post on X that, listen, if you enjoy it, that's fine. Enjoy the game. Life is short. My thing is, I enjoy plenty of slop. I gobble it right up like a pig at a trough. But I'll admit it's slop. I'll say, yes, I like this slop. Pokemon fans, primarily, seem to have an ability to admit that Pokemon has become nothing but slop at this point. The company makes billions, and they release games that can't function well enough on modern hardware. Before, the excuse was the Switch 1 isn't powerful enough for their ambition and their vision. Yet you had Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and 3 on there, plus Xenoblade Chronicles 1 Definitive Edition, as well as plenty of other games that just kind of disprove that right away. Another thing people will say about graphics is that, oh, Pokemon's not meant to be hyper-realistic. No one actually is asking for hyper-realism in Pokemon. And Palworld proves you can have that cartoony style and not be hyper-realistic, but look, good. And then there's other styles of games like Genshin Impact, Zenless Zone Zero. They look good. They're anime cartoony style. Game Freak is definitely capable of that. They just don't care because they know they can do the bare minimum and they will sell a ridiculous amount of copies of their games and make millions and hundreds of millions of dollars on it. People have to remember that this is a corporation. Listen, I'm a libertarian, and usually these people that love Pokemon are willing to give all their hard-earned money to these companies will attack me for being a corporate bootlicker. It's not libertarianism, that's corporatism, but why are you giving money to this company? These people don't care. They're perfectly fine doing the bare minimum just to get you to buy their games. Like, feed into your leftism for a good reason for once. You know what I mean? Come on, let's go. But that's the thing. It should be able to run better, and it should look nicer and look much better like we all dreamed Pokemon would be. And that's the next thing. If anyone accuses me of not really being a Pokemon fan, I got Pokemon Red the year it came out when I was a preteen, and I've been playing Pokemon ever since. I sold stuff at a garage sale to afford Pokemon Gold. I got pulled over by the cops on the way home with Pokemon Diamond and Pearl and told the cop that, man, I'm sorry, I was going kind of fast. I just wanted to get this to me and my cousins. And he's like, you know what? I'll let you go. My kids love that game. That was pretty cool. But the only mainline games I missed were Black and White, oddly enough. And from everything I've heard, that they're actually really good. I should probably get on that. I've been waiting for the remakes, but at this point, that's kind of stupid to wait for the remake. So I'm going to just get a copy of the old one and enjoy it the way it should be. And then Black and White 1 and 2. But anyway, yes, I've been a Pokemon fan for a long time. Not really anymore, especially since Sword and Shield. And Scarlet and Violet, I bought Scarlet used. That's another strategy you can do, by the way. If you really want to enjoy the game, just buy it used. I've never played Mario Galaxy 2. And I realized that Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, that emulator on a piece of plastic they just released, emulation on a piece of plastic they just released, is not worth the money. So I bought it used on eBay. Yes, I spent a lot of money, but at least none of it went to Nintendo. And but anyway, you can do that. That's a good idea. Now let's get to the next thing, though. We all get the graphics and the processing and the software and how it runs. It's all over YouTube. The thing a lot of people are not mentioning on YouTube, or at least the big Nintendo Pokemon YouTube channels that are complaining about it, is that Game Freak has gone woke. I know people get so mad when they hear it, but removing the choice of gender and then androgenizing the character models and then androgenizing all the NPCs, where you might get one or two here and there that look pretty cool or look pretty or cute, but the rest are just that typical DEI, Sweet Baby Inc. advice given to Game Freak slop. It's just absolutely ridiculous. And listen, I know some people had some points of contention when I was complaining about the two different character models, aka male and female, being able to use any clothes and makeup. Yes, in a vacuum, the male character model being able to wear any clothes, and same with the female, yes, that is good. That's great for customization. That's not what's going on here, though. This is being done because it checks woke boxes. Like, we all know there's DEI initiatives, ESG scores, and Game Freak is feeding right into it. This isn't some like conspiracy brained hallucination. This is really happening, and it's been proven over and over. It's been proven over and over again. So, that's just my complaints about Pokemon. I also find the new designs of the Pokemon to be very uninspired, and the Mega Evolutions to be absolutely ridiculous. Like, they put it into Chat GTP one and was like, "Hey, give me a Mega Evolution of this Pokemon," and Starmie's like, "Oh, my legs are longer," or freaking Dragonite's like, "Oh my God, my head wings are gigantic." Like, it just looks awful. I'm sorry. I've seen people online do much better jobs with that. Um, well, yeah, I'm not going to be getting the game, not even used, and because I just don't really care about Pokemon anymore, and because Game Freak doesn't care about Pokemon anymore. They care about getting money from people that have not yet learned to disconnect from their nostalgia, and that's just the way it is. I mean, listen, it has nothing to do with, oh, people are like, oh, it's a kid game. Kid games can be, one, good, and two, they can be enjoyed by adults. I enjoy plushies. It's okay that you guys know about my plushies, because my wife doesn't care, and neither do you.